tardes y buenas noches to everyone joining us here tonight. We are at Estadio Fuente Vaqueros deep in the Sierra Nevada mountains in Granada, eagerly anticipating the contest between our FC Malaga City development squad and Granada Club de Futbol. Yet another high-profile friendly for our boys to participate in against a reputable La Liga opponent in Granada. All the players are on the pitch, as you can see. Look to be kicking off a bit early tonight as the referee goes through his final checks with the captains, shakes hands, and sends them on their way. This is the FC Malaga City development squad, or under 16s, however you want to call them. And we have been blessed by head coach Pablo Lejanese of FC Malaga City senior team Glory from last season with a full lineup, which you will now see on your screen. So without any further ado, as kickoff gets underway just about now, we will go through the team. In goal, we have number 1, Jimmy Halash. At right back, we have number 15, Alex Xavier Mejia. In center back, we have Eric Schwartz and Aswain Khalil. Jeremiah Sprague plays left back today as we get us underway, and I will continue to update you as we have a break in play. Malaga City start with the ball, quickly dispossessed by Granada. Ball played into the middle to number 11, set back, and a shot on goal just over the bar dangerously. Dangerous start there from Granada, who are looking to impose themselves on the game. FC Malaga City, you just got to take this first 5-10 minutes to settle down here, grow into the game. Goalkeeper Halash looks to get the team up but go long. Probably a directive coming from Coach Lejanese. Halash lines up the goal kick. We'll continue with the team. Playing the number 6 tonight is Ho Chang. Number 8 is Rahul Salah. Bradley Ali will be playing in the 10 role. And right to left, we have Lucas McCarthy, Gary Schwartz at striker, and closing out, number 20, Matthew Reddy on the left wing. Granada retain possession and go all the way back to the keeper. So please do, if you see your son's name, please comment, please leave a like, please leave a comment for us, and I will read them out as they come. If you have a correction for the names, my pronunciations sometimes are great, and I don't know a lot of these boys, being that they're from all the Estepona way. So please, any comment, any help is welcome, and we will be glad to have you on board. And of course, as always, let us know where you're watching from, where you're tuning in from, where in the world, what time it is. Tell us everything. We love to hear from you here at FC Malaga City. This mid-season friendly organized by the club. As always, another high-profile friendly for our boys to play. As Granada breaking behind number 18 and behind, sliding tackle by number 15, and the ball is fired off the post by the number 18, and the rebound goes flying over. Absolutely brilliant last-ditch tackle there by number 15, Alex Xavier Mejia, to prevent what would have been a certain goal. Big let-off there from FC Malaga City early in this game. Halash looks to set up the team long, but as the line comes back in, Halash looking for that chipped ball into the corner, but can only go as far as number 18. Quick turnover. Granada break back into the center park. Strike and goal. Slipped just under the diving hand of Halash, and Granada take an early lead here in the mountains. Tough start here for our Malaga City boys as we look to regroup in these early stages, but a lot of games still left to be played. Let's see how our boys react to falling behind early today. It does need to be said that this is an incredibly tough opponent that we're playing against tonight. We're never quite too sure about what level of opponent we're playing when we play against these big professional teams, but tonight especially, this looks like a very, very strong team that's lined up against us. So it'll be a great test for our boys, a great way to see how they stack up against the very best of Spanish youth football. Throw in for Granada on the far side. There's good pressure there from number 16, Gary Schwartz. Malaga look to impose their system. Loads of communication coming from the left back, number 2, Jeremiah Sprague, as Granada cycle the ball back and forth all the way around. Early sparring from Granada. Great decisive run into the middle from the number 10. Really looking to carry the team. Took on 3 or 4 defenders and drew the foul. Granada, as is the Spanish style, looked to play quickly. And a big, long switch is cut out well by number 2, Sprague. Number 7 of Granada regains possession. possession, looks to drive dangerously into our box. Some great recovery defending from number 2 Sprague. Ultimately concedes the corner, but really good recovery defending. Goalkeeper Hollish looks to organize his troops right now as a combination between zonal and man mark sets up. Granada goes short, however, to the number 6. Ball's fizzed across the middle, bounces out to the penalty spot. A shot deflected, goes harmlessly wide out for another Granada corner. Our boys have got to be alert to the short one, as you can see there. Gary Schwartz looking to cut it out. Much better defending this time for Malaga as the 10 is forced way out of the box. Beautiful little Cruyff turn, looks to send it back in. Cleared out by number 18, Bradley Ali, for a Granada throw-in. Cleared long by number 2 Sprague, only as far as the 5. As Malaga look to get their line up, some great communication from the back from Hallish, urging his lines to get forward to earn some yards. Number 10 collects on the edge of the box and fires harmlessly wide. We are here at an absolutely beautiful night, nestled into the mountains of the Sierra Nevadas, about a 15-minute drive from the center of Granada. This is a pitch we've been to before, and eagle-eyed FC Malaga City viewers will recognize this before, as we've played Granada here on several occasions, and even our Almun under-23 team from last season has played here. So this is a familiar location for all involved, and we're happy to be back here, and we'd like to send a massive shout-out to both Granada and for Frente Vaqueros for both the pitch and the opponent for tonight. These games wouldn't be possible without everyone behind the scenes, so very big thank you to everyone involved and everyone that's helped us organize this tonight. Again, it's another experience for our boys that you really can't get anywhere else. And in saying that, if you fancy yourself against the likes of Granada and Malaga and Celta de Vigo, head to our website, fill out an application form, and those are your first steps to becoming a full member of FC Malaga City. Granada maintaining possession very, very well here in these early stages, cycling the ball side to side, looking to find those gaps in between our lines. Quick break leads to the number 11 down the line, defended well by Iswain Khalil, looks to cut back, cleared by the number 6, but only back to the 11. Some fancy footwork in the corner. Doesn't deter Khalil or what appears to be Ho Chan wearing the number 6. Ball cut back and cleared by number 6, Chang. Really well done from him. Ball switched, flicked on by the number 11. Goalkeeper Halash claims confidently in the air. Love that. No messing about, no punching. Big strong catch, big loud keeper call. Gets the team going back underway. Mejia on the far side with some good footwork, twist and turn, and looking to find a pass out. Unfortunately, loses out to the Granada winger. There's that ever dangerous number 10, really been pulling the strings in these early stages of the game so far. Ultimately earns his side a throw-in. Good covering, defending there from number 4, Eric Schwartz. Chance for Malaga to get a break here. The right winger, number 14, Lucas McCarthy, does very well down the right side. Earns Malaga a free kick, just gives us a big chance to relieve some of that pressure, take a breath, get our lines back up. Long ball from Schwartz, looking for number 20. 20 is number Matthew Reddy, playing on the left wing, who just drifted inside, looking to win that header. Granada look to break. An absolutely brilliant turn of pace from the Granada number 10, who slots confidently into the goal. Wow, what a turn of pace that was. I have seen a lot of games. I have filmed more and played in even more than that, and that was one of the more lethal turns of pace I have ever seen. You guys will get the benefit of the replay there, as we are watching from our commentary position. Ball is fizzed into the striker, one turn, and he was gone with one touch, and the finish matched the turn. Confident into the bottom corner. Doesn't really get much better than that. Schwartz gets us back underway with a pass to Chang, as Malaga look to go again, committing to our style, continuing to play the way that all our Malaga sides do here, looking to play out of the back and build and create, as Granada looks to break back into the box. Number 6, Ho Chang, playing very, very well, looking to just clean up all those messes in behind. doing a good job of breaking up the numerous Granada attacks that are coming. Big long throw in from number 2, Jeremiah Sprague. And 16, Gary Schwartz does well to earn our side a free kick. Sprague with a long ball searching on the right wing for Lucas McCarthy. McCarthy just loses out, but it's picked up very well by the number 16. Ball is given away back to the Granada keeper as they look to build again. Granada moving the ball back and forth, looking for those incisive passes into the midfield. It's going to be a defensive battle for our boys today, as it's been shown so far, but I'm sure they're up to the task. They look to play in behind to the number 11. Granada break again. Great defending by Swain Khalil. Looking to break in. Granada drives again. Dangerous ball played across the middle. Goes all the way out to the other side. Collected by the number 7. Looks to take on Sprague 1v1. Does well to get it across. Controlled near the top of the box. Comes to nothing as it's cleared very well by Bradley Ali. Halash urging his line forward. Trying to relieve a bit of the pressure. Ball is cycled side to side. Granada look to break back down the wing, but it's well cut out by the number 15 right back, Alexavier Mejia. Mejia, of course, an FC Malaga City regular, has played here last year, and we were delighted when we saw his name pop up on the team sheet, and to be coming back for the new year. We're always delighted to have Alexavier Mejia, and where there's Alexavier, I'm sure Armando will be following close behind. So Armando, if you're out there, we look forward to hearing from you as Granada managed to find the back of the net again. The glove striker nips in behind between our center backs and heads confidently into the far corner. A tough start here for our FC Malaga City boys, but that's all part of the test of playing a team this good. We've got to see how our boys react when put in tough situations, to see if they stick to that philosophy that we teach all throughout the academy, to do everything we can to make our way back into this game. As you can see, based on what I just said, that style is being evidenced yet again. Our commitment to playing out of the back goes club-wide, goes academy-wide. And even though the scoreline might not be in our favor right now, we're still committing to our style because it's all about improvement in games like this. Organization being called out by number 4, Eric Schwartz. Granada builds confidently from the back. The line of 3 in front, line of confrontations just behind midfield right now. Long ball from the center back. Big searching ball looking for the winger. Collects on the far side. Cuts inside Mejia, who does very well to show him outside. And ultimately win the ball, and that's number 14, Lucas McCarthy, who takes it away and wins our side a throw-in. Well done, Lucas McCarthy. Long throw from Mejia, cut out by the number 3. Throw in one again for Malaga. Look to build into the midfield again confidently. The referee had the whistle in his mouth, decided against blowing fouls. Gary Schwartz looks to maintain the ball for Malaga City. Number 16. Ooh, dangerous through ball over to Lucas McCarthy on the right-hand side. Looks to gain a few yards and wins a throw-in. Well done, Lucas McCarthy. Seems to be calling his name a lot today. Looks to be an ever-present down that right-hand side, working both ways, forwards and backwards, up and down. Love to see that out of the wingers here. The most physically demanding position on the pitch, especially when asked to work both ways. And Lucas McCarthy is an absolutely fantastic example of that. Bit of Malaga possession ultimately leads to the ball finding its way back to the Granada keeper as they look to build out from the back. On ball over the top, brought down well by the number 18. And the ref ultimately does blow his whistle for a foul on number 4, Eric Schwartz. Referee left that one a bit late, possibly to see if an advantage would develop, but with nothing coming out of it, he blew the ball back for a foul. Ref just goes to check on the Granada player as you see a replay right now. As referees decided actually not to give a foul, just looked to check on the player, so good on the ref. Letting the boys play tonight, went to check on the player. He said he was fine, and the ball was given back to Salash to play again. Fancy footwork from the number 7 there. Looking to drive in and out. This is where you can really see the quality of some of these Granada players. Just nice to watch, but our boys are out there holding their own. All that fancy footwork only led to a pass back, so well done. Ball moves side to side. Number 6 cuts in dangerously, but good organized defending. A Malaga boys clear in the shape. You can see the formation looking like a 4-4-2 right now with possibly a midfield triangle, but not too bad. Gotta keep your shape against a team like this, especially with the way the ball moves from Granada. There'll be balls going in, out, side to side, moving all around. You've got to stay disciplined in your shape here. Short coach Pablo Lejanese will have drilled this into him on the long bus ride here from Estepona. About 3.5 to 4 hours all the way from Estepona. But that's what we do for our boys. That's the experience we give them. Because to play Granada CF, I probably would have driven the length of the country as a kid. So the experience here is second to none. You just don't get this anywhere else. Not in Spain, not anywhere in the world. As the shot sails harmlessly past our wonderful photographer, Floor, who is in the corner. As always, at every game she can get to, taking pictures so the boys can post them on their Instagrams, on their Twitters, on their Snapchats, and most importantly, send them back to their parents back home, who, with all these boys being so far away, love to see the boys in action. Halash lines the team up to go long, and this time does indeed go long. Looking for the head of Mejia. Flicked on, but won back by Granada. Beautiful bit of footwork from the number 10 and cleared by number 6, Ho Chang. Again, that midfield enforcer cleaning up everything, playing that N'Golo Kante role today. Doing really well to break up all the attacks. Ball is cycled around from Granada again, maintaining their possession. The boys are packed in, camped into their own half, looking just to enforce their shape, prevent Granada from breaking through again. Looks like we may have a bit of a position shot too, with number 2 Jeremiah Sprague heading into the left center back role, with number 3 Aiswain Khalil dropping out to play left back. Not sure if the players have done that on their own or it was a directive from Coach Pablo Lejanese, but either way, let's see how the boys fare in their new positions. Of course, Aiswain Khalil, another member of the FCMC Academy Under-17s last year, who I had the great pleasure of knowing. He lived in my hotel with me. Absolutely great kid and an even better player. So we look forward to seeing him back out on the pitch. Diminutive left back really got a good touch on him. Nice strike as well, can get forward. Let's hope we can see more of that today in the game. Well cleared by number 2. That's Sprague in his new role at the left center back slot. All bouncing around dangerously in the Malaga area. Schwartz looked to clear out, and a foul is called on the Granada striker. Looks like he just grabbed the back of our number 4, pulled him to the side. The referee spotted correctly and has given a free kick to Malaga. Looks like this could be another bit of a design play. Doesn't turn out to be a Schwartz goes long. Looking for Schwartz. That's a tongue twister for you. as Malaga have a player down here. Looks to be number 6, Ho Chang. Looks to be struggling. May have just taken a hit to the face here as the referee's checking him out. Not just a referee, he's a physio as well. Chang looks to have shaken it off. Wipes whatever it may be from his face and looks set to carry on. Doing that classic European footballer look today. The short sleeves with the gloves. The old school Thierry Henry look. You knew that game was over before it started back when he was with the Invincibles. Ho Chang may be looking to channel a little bit of that energy. And as you look out onto the pitch, you see Swain Khalil has that same look going on. So maybe it's a trend, maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm just here to tell you about it. Ball moves side to side again from Granada. Long ball over the top. Schwartz needs to deal with it and does well to clear. It's been a dangerous ball from Granada. It seems to be when they get that ball to their either right or left back, that diagonal ball over the top looks to find the second runner through the middle. Almost trying to pull our center backs out of position, just exploit the space that's left in behind. Very tricky from Granada. Very good play. That's what you can expect from a team such as that. Number 10 sends a long speculative ball to the back post. Does well on the far side to keep it in and center dangerously. And the ball is cleared directly in line of our brilliant producer tonight, Ellie Brett. But the fence in front of her has saved her and our equipment as Granada line up for a throw-in. If he had hit that equipment, I don't know what would have happened, but I don't think you would have been hearing from me for a long time after. Number 18, Bradley Ellie, pushing hard, looking to get his team up, looking to drag everyone with him. Granada keep the ball confidently and cycle it from side to side once again. Malaga really swarming the ball, trying to get 3 players around every pass from Granada. Really trying to prevent them from breaking their lines and getting in behind again. There's that ball from the left winger again. Well kept in on the far side by Lucas McCarthy. Granada recollect. Maintain possession once again. A lot of defensive work for our boys here, getting pulled left and right to left. But they're doing well. They're managing well after a rough early start. Seem to be settling in and holding their own here the last 5 minutes. As the number 6 breaks in behind volleys. And wow, is that ever a commentator's curse. Just as Malaga looks to be getting a foothold in the game, the number 6 pops up, controls brilliantly a long ball, and fires into the far corner. Tough one there to be pegged back for Malaga, but sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. Sometimes there's not a whole lot you can do. You're just beaten by a good play. Well, tough start here for our Malaga City boys as Schwartz gets us back underway, but games like this are not about the result. Games like this are really about the experience and getting experience against those top-level players, about those players that all these players want to be playing at, because I'm sure every player here would love to play for Granada. And an experience like this, to play against them and to see the level, to see what you need to do to be there. It's an invaluable experience that you can take back and hold for you for the rest of your life. And, of course, those experiences are only offered here at FC Malaga City Academy. And as we mentioned before, and as we will continue to mention, if you fancy yourself against the likes of Granada and Atletico Madrid and Barcelona and countless other professional teams in Spain, head over to our website and fill out an application form, and those will be the first steps into becoming a member of the prestigious FC Malaga City Academy. We cannot wait to see you out here. Fill out an application. You can either come in December or whenever you want. We are taking applications for now the 2022-2023 season, and we'd love to have you out here next year. Bit of good interplay from Granada, cut out by Khalil, who does really well just to drag the ball back all the way to Halash. Looks to find McCarthy on the far side, but it's cut out and maintained by Granada. Again, you could see the Malaga boys swarming around the Granada 7. Had 3 players in the area, not letting him have a breath with the ball. Some really good play by our boys to just snuff out any danger. Granada looking for the switch. Ball finds over the top. Khalil's got some defending to do here. Does really well to get back in a brilliant sliding tackle. Gives away a corner, but what a play from Khalil. Ball over the top of his head. He found it quickly, checked his shoulder, and a brilliant sliding tackle prevented any danger. Number 10 cuts in. Ultimately decides to maintain possession instead of spraying a speculative ball into the box. One of the hallmarks of Granada and any La Liga club for that matter. They always look to maintain the ball rather than hit and hope. Ball swung into the box, headed just wide. Well, not just wide. That's a bit more than just. Harmlessly wide, we'll say, by the number 18 from Granada, who has scored a few today and looked dangerous on both set pieces and on crosses. Schwartz lines up for the long ball. Looks to spray it into the middle of the pitch. Schwartz just comes off a bit second best, but great challenge there from Jeremiah Sprague. He's really impressed me so far. That left back, left center back role. Won all of his headers, won all of his tackles. He's done really, really well. You can hear him too. He's one of the commanding voices you hear on the pitch, ordering around the players in front of him. He knows what he needs in order to prevent another goal from going in. As we approach 20 minutes remaining here in this first half, it's been a tough half so far for our Malaga City boys. But against a higher level opponent like this, again, as I've mentioned before and I will continue to mention, it is not about the final result. It's about testing yourself against the very, very best that Spain has to offer. And of course, a side like Granada, who have been in La Liga for numerous years, won countless titles, countless trophies. You don't get much better than playing against this. Ball cycled to the side, in and out from Granada. Look to cut back inside, cut out by that number 6, Ho Chang. Once again, does really well. Just fights for every inch, and ultimately ball gets cleared out to midfield. As Granada look to build, breaking down the far side once again, swung into the left channel. Brilliant footwork and a left foot across, swung and cut out brilliantly by Schwartz and cleared. Looking for number 18, that's Bradley Ali, who brings down well, looks to play in Schwartz behind, but the referee has signaled for a foul here, it looks like. Maybe against Schwartz, maybe held up the Granada defender as he was looking to change his role and get back. Tough call from my perspective, but either way, the referee was right on top of it with a much better vantage point than I have. So I will trust his judgment on this one. Might be the first time I've ever said that in my life. Granada, ball fizzed in from the left-hand side, picked up by the number 11. There's a dangerous number 10 on his left. Shot, well, confidently held by Halash in goal. Moved his feet. It's a great technique of goalkeeping. Just a quick move his feet. No nonsense, no parry. Brought the ball in. Gets his line up and looks to go long. Long ball cut out. Granada maintain possession again. There's that number 10. Of course, the scorer of that brilliant goal into the far post early in the first half. Long ball cut out well. That's Lucas McCarthy on the right wing. Although he hasn't seen much of the ball, he's worked really well on both sides. Up and back, getting on the ball when he can, making things happen when he can. Referee blows his whistle there for a foul on number 18, or number 8. That's Rahul Bal. Did well to get possession, dribble confidently away from the Granada defender, and ultimately had his shirt tugged as the referee blew for a foul. This is number 2 on the free kick time. This is Sprague long to the channel looking for McCarthy. Cut out by Granada, one back by Chen. Looking for Reddy down the wing, but the ball goes out of play. Ball cycled all the way back to the Granada goalkeeper. Has been a relative spectator in this first half. Just hasn't been too troubled. Of course, we're looking to change that just as soon as we can. Our front three are pressing high with Schwartz, Reddy, and McCarthy. There's that big long ball from one of the center backs again on that diag, looking for the switch in the space in behind, but it's really well cut out by number 14, McCarthy. Mejia picks it up down the right wing, looks to play down the line, and the pass is cut out for a Malaga City throw-in. Some good feet from the Granada player. Allows a break down the left-hand side. Ball slipped in behind again. Brilliant defending there from number 2, Sprague. Again, we seem to be calling his name all the time. He just pops up in all the right places. Goes about his business. No nonsense about him. No excess touches. No excess dribbling. Absolutely no nonsense. A proper defender, as you like to say. Can head it, can kick it, but he's got that bit of finesse about his game that we all love to see, and it's really, really focused on being developed in Spain. Corner taken short, whipped into the box, gets all the way through everybody and out to the opposite side. Look at Khalil there pressing. Brilliant work from Swain Khalil, number 3, all over the place, looking to force Granada back. Brilliant work from there from Swain. Long ball, shouts for handball from some of the Granada players and fans, but ref says nothing doing as it's cycled all the way back out. Malaga looks to get their line out of the box. Go on, boys, up you get. Do well. Set their line just outside the edge of the area. As Granada look to go back and maintain possession again. Very key in the Spanish system. Always want to maintain the ball, keep possession. One of those philosophies that made them world champions and European champions and just about every champion you can imagine. So there's no better place to learn how to play the Spanish way than in Spain itself. And there's no better place to test yourself than the FC Malaga City Academy, where you can play against the likes of Granada and Malaga and every team that you can possibly imagine. We have connections everywhere. We will get games against everyone. It's one of the biggest strengths of this academy is we allow our players the best opportunities against the best players, against the best teams all over Spain and all over Europe for that matter. As I'm sure you've seen following our social medias and on YouTube lately, quite a few of our players have just gotten back from a trip to France to play PSG. Yes, that is the PSG, the home of Messi and Neymar and Mbappe, that PSG. So if you want experiences like that, head over to our website and sign up. And with the way our boys did against PSG, I'm sure we will go back there next year. Good play from Granada again. Ball well cleared by Eric Schwartz again. Him and Sprague have just been rocks at the back, really clearing up any danger, making sure Granada can't break through. Brought down well in there. There's Schwartz again, clearing it all the way out of the stadium. Granada quickly look to cycle a new ball into play. Malaga look to break here. Schwartz breaking dangerously down the right-hand side, but it's cleared by the number 10 for Granada, working both ways against the ball. Good run there from Schwartz, gaining Malaga about 30-40 yards. Really getting them high up the pitch as Mejia looks to take the throw in front of the Granada bench. Searching throw from Mejia down the right wing. Ball is ultimately touched harmlessly back to the Granada keeper. And while we have a bit of a lull in play here, now might be a good time to mention that this is not our only fixture against a professional team tonight. As the ref blows for all side, we are delighted to tell you, and you probably will have seen if you are on YouTube, that we also have 2 teams up way into the north of Spain playing against Club Celta de Vigo tonight. Of course, Celta Vigo, incredibly famous Spanish club, just had a 3-3 draw against Barcelona at the weekend, and we've got 2 teams up there tonight playing against the Celta Vigo Academy, being filmed by the one, the only, our normal producer. But tonight, he's our cameraman, Mark Bridle, out in Vigo. He had the 9-hour bus trip up just a few days ago, but his spirits are good as ever. We've spoken to him today. So big shout out to Mark up in Vigo, and best of luck to all our teams playing tonight against yet another La Liga Academy. You just don't get experiences like this anywhere else. Swung into the middle, headed clear again by Sprague. Look to cut it in. Sprague well defended again. Ho Chang looks to find. Oh, we've made a few subs that it doesn't look like we've picked up on the pitch. Now is number 19 on the ball with a brilliant long ball. We will get you his name just as soon as we can. McCarthy still in on the right wing. Well defended by Granada. Dribbling dangerously in the middle. When the ball gets across, managed to connect with the center backs and break down the right-hand side. So we have had a few subs. We were not stopped and we were not informed of them. But as soon as I see the numbers, I will get you their names just as soon as I can. Bear with me. I've got everything on my team sheet. But as Granada break here, well cut out by Schwartz. Ho Chang just loses out. Some good feet from the number 10 allows Granada to maintain possession. So from what I can see who has come in, it's been the number 11, who is Mike Patrick, who has come in on the left wing, and number 19, who's coming on the right wing, is Abel Gutu. And if that is the Abel Gutu that I know, he was on camera with me just a few weeks ago during the doubleheader in Arda. So Abel, it's great to see you on the pitch. He's an absolutely wonderful lad, and if my memory serves me correctly, he is living in London but is Romanian by birth. So, Abel, big shout-out to you. Once again, thank you for being on the camera, and it's great to see you back on the pitch. We hope you can get on the score sheet today. A free kick for Malaga City. Long ball from Schwartz. On the floor, but finds its target. Number 11 cuts in dangerously. But Granada managed to recollect, but Khalil finds its way to Khalil in the attacking area. Ever dangerous attacker. Looks to cut inside. Almost nicks it back. But here come Granada on the counter. Some confident dribbling from the number 10. Finds 11 on the side. Shepherded and herded wide by Sprague. And the ref blows for a foul. Looks like Sprague was just giving up a step of speed on him and ultimately took him down. But a great break from Granada, but good covering defending from our boys. We had quite a few behind the ball. I think if a cross had come in, nothing too dangerous would have happened from it, but Sprague just a tad late on that tackle. Quick free kick taken, looking for the back stick. Well covered by Halash. As the referee seems inclined to let that play go on. So a quick free kick taken by Granada, looking to catch Halash off his line, and our defender's unaware. Ultimately goes wide. A let off there for Malaga. Some good interplay. Finds McCarthy down the right-hand side. That's number 19. That's number 19, Abel Gutu, again with a quick little ball into the channel, doing very well to find the open man. We approach the last 10 minutes here of the first half. Malaga City do have a few subs warming up, and I'm sure we'll see wholesale changes at halftime. Head coach Pablo Legeniz is inclined to get a lot of his players a lot of playing time against one of the best teams in the country at this level. Honestly, the experience of this, I'm up here commentating, and I'm extremely jealous that I'm not playing in this game, so I can only imagine how good it must feel for the boys to be out there against this level of competition. And who knows, maybe one day you can see some of these players in La Liga itself. That's what a story that is to tell the grandkids. Yeah, so remember back when we played that team? Do you know this player? I played against him when I was a kid, and there's nothing quite like saying that. Here at Malaga City, you get those experiences almost weekly. There are games and trips against pro teams all the time. And with the connections that our club has here, anything is possible. So we love those kind of stories. We love those kind of connections. And I mean, for the players on the pitch, for the boys in Estepona, how good can it get? I don't know. We've got some big news coming up later, so stay tuned. You never know what could happen. You could never know what games are just around the corner. Gutu looks to back off possession. Just allow Granada to have it, but trying not to let him switch all the way back to the keeper as Granada maintain possession. Really is a joy to watch some of the movement from the Granada midfielders here. Just those second man runs off the back, how they pull players in and out of spaces. Really is a pleasure to watch, but our boys are marshalling it well. The communication is constant of who's running where, who's going where, who's got what man. It's really good to see such great organization at such a young age from our players. Long ball in behind, brought down well from the number 18. Cut dangerously inside, switched. Number 6 cuts inside. Looks to play quick 1-2. Very well cut out by Ho Chang. Ball comes back. A block again. He is all over the place today. Chang, wow, well done. What a player. And look at him, all from blocking 2 shots in a row, cutting out the pass, and now he's the lead in the line pressing. Unbelievable commitment from our players. That's the desire we love to see here at FC Malaga City. Ho Chang, that is brilliant from you. From blocking 2 shots to leading the line pressing. What commitment. Good pressing again by Gutu, just forcing the Granada player not to play the ball forward and have it go back and recollect the ball. Ball behind, looking for the number 6. Brilliant touch to take him into the area. Even better feet to avoid the tackle and keep possession. Well done by the number 10. Marshaled very, very well by Swain Khalil. Cuts inside dangerously, shoots from distance. Never a problem for Halash in the net. Good defending from Swain Khalil that always stayed within a step of him, kept him on arm's length. Never really got a clean shot away, as we can see the replay now on the screen. Cuts inside dangerously, looks to have a shot from distance, but as said, never troubling Halash in the goal. Moves his feet well, gets right behind the ball, and gets us moving again. Good pressing down the right-hand side from McCarthy. Just allows our boys a bit of respite just to get the line up. Another long, dangerous long ball in behind. Looking for the number 10. Cut out well, but it breaks for Granada. Number 18's in here. Fires just wide. Looks like from our angle up here, Halash did have it covered. The shot was blazed wide anyway, harmlessly. There, we'll see a better view on the replay. Bit of an unlucky bounce there from Malaga. Pounced on by Granada. But the shot just finds the wrong side of the post. Big long ball from Schwartz again. Schwartz looking for Schwartz. There's that tongue twister once again. Fizzed into the 11, cut out really well by Sprague, who's had a fantastic game. I think been one of our better players today, as the Granada number 2 is whistled for a handball. Sprague on the ball again. Looks for that big, long diag into the path of McCarthy and Mejia. The header's won by Granada, who look to break. They've been dangerous on the counter before. Big switch, long ball, finds the number 10 in space on the far side. Closed down by Schwartz. Brilliant little turn again. He looks to beat him with his pace and ultimately gets taken down. Wow, there's sometimes in football where you've just got to hold your hands up and say that was an unbelievable move. And here will be the replay of it. Some great feet from the Granada 10, who's really been pulling the strings there. Inside, outside, touching the ball, not touching the ball. Ultimately, as he looked to break past Schwartz, stuck out a leg and tripped him. Ball played short. Swung into the box dangerously. Some great defending there from Sprague. Followed up by Mejia, and the ball is cleared for a Granada corner. We've been caught unawares a few times on those short free kicks. That'll be an area that Legionese will look to improve upon it coming into the second half, because that's simply down to attentiveness. That's not down to skill level. That's down to attentiveness and effort, and that's something we can correct very, very easily with just, hey, listen, that can't happen again. And once that's in, a lot of that threat will go away. Swung dangerously into the middle off the corner. Great header from Mejia to clear. Really got up there. That's Air Mejia, I think I have to say. A massive jump from Alex Xavier. Cleared the ball for another Granada corner. There's a short one again, but this time we're attentive to it. Schwartz is out there, closed down again. Ball swung in harmlessly to the back post. This is a Granada player. Will look to keep it in. Ball looked to have gone there, but the referee's happy to allow us play on. First Khalil, then Gutu looked to press out. Followed all the way by Patrick and all the way back to the Granada keeper. Got to give a shout out after just saying it to both Schwartz and McCarthy. They're really closing down the short corner, not allowing a dangerous ball to get played into the box. Good take by the down the left-hand side from the Granada player. Swung dangerously into the box, but Schwartz does just enough again to clear. Honestly, I've got to give a massive shout out to Eric Schwartz at the back, has really marshaled his position well. As you see the replay, great first touch down the left side to get himself out of trouble, and the ball swung in but cut out well by Schwartz. As we approach the last minute here of the first half, the corner for Granada swung in over everybody, taken down well by Gutu, and then followed up and cleared all the way to midfield. Well done, Abel Gutu. Really good clearance. Schwartz looks to press from the top, looks to force the ball all the way back to the keeper, and does his job extremely well as Granada start again. Long ball from the keeper. Brilliant clip ball into the channel. Finds his player. Granada maintaining possession here, just looking to see out the remainder of the half. Our boys not showing any signs of slowing down. One of the fittest teams in Spain. Absolutely brilliant strength and conditioning course. Run over an Estepona as the referee blows for half-time. So a tough first half for our boys right there, but that's what you're going to get against an opponent such as Granada CF. Honestly, the boys have showed good fight, good organization, and a few unlucky goals and a few clinical finishes. You know what? Overall, I wouldn't be too upset heading into the halftime break. There you can see Coach Pablo Leganese giving high fives to all of his players as they walk in. I'm sure we'll be expecting some changes at halftime, so please do stick around with us to see everybody play, to see all our boys get time, and just to continue seeing our boys play and continue with me on commentary. So thank you very much for the first half. We will see you in about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on what the referee decides. So don't go too far. Grab a cup of coffee, grab another drink, and we will see you shortly.
Yeah, so we're in the UK. Our first ever trip over to England, and I think it's been a success, to be honest. We're finishing up now our 4-day experience with a tour around Carroll Road. We brought the boys down here last night. They got to see a live Premier League game against Manchester United, and then we're now getting to see the stadium where the Manchester United players and Norwich players were playing last night. So unbelievable experience. Yeah, I think it's gone as well as it could have. We have to review it now, and I mean you can always do better. But for a first hit out, I think we've done a sterling effort, and I can't thank the staff enough. From the media guys to Juan Carlos, Ryan, has been an absolute trooper. I think everyone's really dug in, and it shows kind of what this project's about. That it's not just the glitz and glamour, but we've got people that are really here for the cause and just to do the best for the players.
The best thing probably about the academy is just being able to meet different footballers from around the world and play against the big teams that you wouldn't get to in Australia.
The coaches here are absolutely amazing. They help me in everything, teach me the movements, the run, the passes, what to do and what not to do, and to be honest, I've become such a better player since I've arrived.
If I had to describe football in one word, I would choose magical. It's just a sport that I couldn't describe how much it means to me, and everything revolves around it. And it's just all I have, and it's all I'm gonna have, and it's all I want to do for the rest of my life.
I would say life, because I feel like my life moves around football, and it's just, I'm always watching football, I'm always playing football, and I just always have it on my mind.
Probably a dream, God's given me the ability to play, so I'm enjoying it. I have to keep working hard, training, and I'll see where it takes me.
I play football because I love it. I just love playing. I love the game, especially Spanish football.
For me, it's my life. Yes, it's my life.
I think I have talent, but like I say, it's not enough for all players. Even if you have talent, you have to work next to training and do everything you can to be at the top level.
Basically just, if you want to make it, just go for it. Train hard, work hard, and don't give up.
Be able to adapt and change to things. Soccer is a very subjective sport, and it's all about the coach's mind and what they're trying to play, but it's really been a fantastic experience for me, and I would recommend you come try it out yourself.
it's pure enjoyment. Like, you see the happiness on their faces, the excitement, the enthusiasm, you know, like, I know it's corny and cliche, like, we don't necessarily speak the same language, at least fluently, but, you know, like, you let your feet do the talking, and when you're playing the sport, it doesn't matter what language you're speaking, because everyone speaks the same language once they're out on the pitch, and the kids understand everything, and like what I said, the enjoyment's just the ultimate part of this academy and this experience.
Well, it's really nice being on the other side of the pitch, helping kids and just being a coach and just getting those kids better just for the future.
It's a very exciting time for all of us, you know, especially for the players. You know, they've been waiting a long time for an opportunity like this, so I think they're all very, very motivated. They've been working very hard the last couple of weeks, you know, preparing to put themselves at their best level to go and compete against, you know, one of the best teams in the world, one of the biggest clubs in the world. You know, so the trip's a very exciting time for them. I think the tension's starting to build, knowing that the games are coming, the time is coming to go and really perform on the biggest stage. So it's an exciting time for everyone here at the club, and we're really looking forward to getting there.
Yeah, I'm super excited for the game. It should be a great experience playing against, you know, one of the top teams in Spain. So I'm super excited. I think all the guys are too. So it should be good.
Bro, I'm about to cry. I'm so excited to play this game. I'm just playing with my friends. We gonna get this dub. Okay. Yeah.
Tu vas parler là. Allez, come back, come back. We've worked so incredibly hard, day in, day out, for the past 7 months. Okay? Let's go out there, let's make yourselves proud, okay?
Allez, let's go boys, concentrate, okay? Full intensity from the warm-up and put the right feet on.
Hello and welcome back to Granada. We are here as the second half just gets underway. Perfect timing from our production goddess, Ellie Brett, gets us right back underway, but the referee has decided to stop our great timing, blows his whistle, and decides to have a discussion with our defenders. Not too sure what's going on here. We may be missing a player, as someone on the far side seems to be in quite a hurry to get his kit on and to join the fray. And while we have a bit of a break, we've got some comments to read out. We've got FC Malaga City, let's go. And I'm sorry I cannot see your name right now as the comments are currently too far away from me. But thank you for your support. We are reading your comments. We are seeing them. Gloria Schwartz, let's go. We love to hear from you. Gloria, thank you. Thank you for supporting Gary. Thank you for supporting our boys. And it's great to see you. Let's go, boys, from Rosanna and Lori. Great to hear from you. Great to see you in the chat. Thank you for tuning in. We are so delighted you're out here with us watching the boys play against one of the best La Liga teams in Spain. It's great to have your support out here. And lastly, from the classic, one of the stream's best supporters, Armando Mejia. Let's go, FCMC. And if my memory serves me correctly, you are watching from Seattle, Washington. I've done way too many of these streams, and I've heard Richard read out your comments way too many times. But I do believe it is Armando Mejia from Seattle, Washington. It is great to have you on board. We knew we'd see you, and it's great to finally have you here. Granada look to start the half early, breaks in behind. Ooh, left-footed shot is fired just over from the number 11. Let off there for Malaga City. Big chance for Granada to add to their lead, but it flies over the bar. We'd like to thank you all for your support on the stream. We love to see your comments, and I'm sure the boys watching it back later on the bus ride back to Estepona will love to see you guys comment. So if you're watching, drop us a comment. Tell us where you're watching from. Tell us who you're supporting. We love having you out here. We love to hear from you, and it gives me something to talk about. And you can tell, I love to talk. Granada action on the far side of the pitch from my commentary position at this point. So hopefully we get some Malaga attacks in this half to see all the action right in front of me so I can give you a word for word, detail for detail, update for update, just as everything happens. Granada looks to break in behind one of their substitutes, breaks quick down the right side, ball squared across the middle. Brilliant sliding tackle from one of the substitutes. Looks like he's got a black long sleeve shirt on underneath his turquoise kit. One of the more fashionable Malaga City kits, I have to say. We've got a few good ones, but I have to say I've got a real soft spot for the turquoise kit. Of course, made famous from the trip to Barcelona last year where a wonderful goal was scored by Alessandro Briggs. A photo that is immortalized in the office. him scoring against Barcelona in that famous turquoise kit. So I'm not going to say it's one of the hallmarks of FC Malaga City, but when you see the turquoise kit, you know the boys are coming to play. Ball shifted again. Granada looked to go long over the back. Number 9 looking to bully our defender down the far side. But if I can see from this point, that's number 2, Sprague, again, just holding it his own against the substitute winger. Sprague has been fantastic. Looking over the team, I do see a few changes, but unfortunately, I do not have numbers for you as of yet. As soon as I see the numbers, as soon as the player turns around, I will tell you who it is. Oh, Schwartz spots the keeper outside, goes for it. Keeper fumbles it. Oh, but the ball's gonna spray wide. What an opportunist moment there from Schwartz. Picked up the ball on a turnover from the middle, turned quickly, spotted the keeper off his line, and went for the lob, but just misconnected with the contact. The keeper is able to recollect at the second attempt, but great inventiveness there from Schwartz. I'm sure his mom will be thrilled to see that in the chat. We'd love to know what you thought about it. As the ball gets played across, oh, just out of the reach of Schwartz, but a good chance there for Malaga City. Looks to be building into the game. Let's see if we can get a goal in the second half. Long ball from the keeper. The Granada player falls down, and that is number 23 subbed in at right back, and that is Paulo Garcia. Paulo Garcia, I believe, was here last year as well. The Hawaiian, if my memory serves me correctly. Plays into Schwartz, back out to Garcia, looking to track it down. But the Granada player just gets there first and manages to maintain possession back to the keeper. And I haven't got a good look at him now. That is indeed the same Paulo Garcia that I remember from last year. So, Paulo, welcome back. Another one of my hotel friends, hotel roommates. So, it was great to see him. Great to get to know him last year. It's really, really good to see him back out here again. What a player. Do have to say he scored one of the better goals I've ever had scored against me last year in the Inter Academy tournament. On a 1v1, he caught me out and just chipped it right over me. One of the better finishes, so I've got to give him credit where it's due, even though it's not a memory I like to relive too often. And still leading the line is Schwartz and Mutu. Long ball over the top, cut out well. Looks like we've got a new left back into the fray. Once we get a number, we will tell you who that is just as soon as we know. Physical play there. Results in a free kick for Granada, who go quickly as normal. Look to continue building as the Malaga line sits in for another spell of defensive work. Good pressing from Gutu and Schwartz. Force Granada just to cycle the ball side to side. Really good pressing from the front two, not allowing any easy balls into the midfield. Ball's cut out there by number 14, McCarthy. Looks down the line. Looks to play Gutu in. He's got a chance of that. Quick turn of pace from him. He decides to continue chasing all the way down the goalkeeper. But he's just not joined by any of his teammates as Schwartz decides to sit back and wait for the play to come to him. Some good pressing there from Gutu. You never know when you could find a mistake, find a misplaced pass, a heavy touch. So really good attacking there from Gutu. You never know what could happen in moments like that. Legeni shouting instructions from the far side. Got to give a big shout out to Pablo. Just become a really great coach, fluent in 2 languages, one of the many UEFA and pro licensed coaches that we have out here. So if you want to be coached by the best, come join the best. Come join FC Malaga City Academy. Good defending there by Malaga. Just averts the danger, but a brilliant turn by the number 8 sends them back on the front foot. Closed down by Garcia and McCarthy. Chipped into the middle, cut out brilliantly. Ball pressed by Schwartz, and a combination of Schwartz and Garcia clear the ball as the ref blows for a free kick. And Zoya Schwartz. Let's go, Gary. Keep going. FCMC, we see you out there on the stream. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your support. And if you could, let us know where you're watching from so we can give you a big shout out. But let's go, Gary. Had that shot on target just a few minutes ago. Let's see if he can find another one. Get one into the back of the net. Good pressing by McCarthy. Cycled all the way back to the keeper. Seems to be a directive from the coaching staff there not to press the keeper. Let him have it, and as soon as it goes to the center back, trigger that press. Because you can see now, goalkeeper driving forward confidently, not closed down. Looks to go long over the head of Garcia, but really well marshaled. Unlucky bounce sends the 18 on his way. Some brilliant defensive recovery by Sprague. Finds the ball harmlessly back to the keeper. That still does look like first half keeper Jim Halash. Still the number 1. There is a substitute keeper on the bench. We'll see if he makes an appearance later in the game. Of course, here in Malaga City, we like to get players as much time as possible, regardless of the circumstance. So, for instance, say your team is winning 3-0 late in the game. Sometimes they might just bring a second keeper on. And I've got to say I know that from fact, because that was me just the other day. If you watched the CD Almun senior game, with 10 minutes remaining, I was brought on very graciously by Coach Victor Franco and boss and coach George Jeremy, who allowed me to get the last 10 minutes of the game. So big shout out to them. Big shout out to our Muñeca senior team as well. We've got a heavy month of games coming up as we look to continue our quest for promotion. Brilliant play by the substitute winger. Drives inside dangerously, but his pass is just too far and goes out for a goal kick. That shot you're seeing right now, some brilliant camera work with the lights of Granada flickering in the background, is being shot by none other than the one, the only Mateo Aveling, a true veteran of FC Malaga City Academy, has been here since 2016, I believe. He's working on his 4th or 5th year here, and he is someone in the club who can just do everything, from managing the restaurant to managing a hotel to now camera work. Mateo does it all, so we'd like to send a massive shout-out to Mateo Aveling on the camera tonight, and what has turned into quite a chilly evening in the mountains of Granada. It's one of the things you get in a place like this. The weather is very, very nice down by the coast, but as soon as you drive just about an hour to the north into those mountains and into the city, it does get a bit chilly. So we've got down there, we've got our producer, Ellie Brett, who we also need to send a massive shout-out to for doing the very tough job of production tonight. She gives me a smile. She's got the 2 monitors in front of her, so she's in control of all the replays, all the scores, all the subs and everything. So big shout-out to Ellie Brett, who's all wrapped up in her big jacket. Dangerous play from Granada, cleared out only as far as the edge of the box. Turned in by the number 17. Looks to get a shot away, but decides to play wide. Ball played down the wing. Malaga defending well. Some good footwork. Drives dangerously into the box. Brilliant sliding tackle. And then followed up and cleared out for a corner. Great play down the far right-hand side from Granada, but cut out and well-marshaled by 2 defenders. There he is with a shout from Leganese and the reaction from Schwartz, prohibiting the short corner from being taken too easily, but they do indeed go short, continuing with it. Ball attempt to get played into the middle, cut out well by Ho Chang. Looks to spray Gutu in behind. Good play from Granada to marshal it back to the keeper. And pardon me, that was not Gutu. That was the left winger, Mike Patrick, the number 11. Apologies. Some good pressing from Patrick, but the ball does end up back at the feet of the Granada keeper, and they maintain possession. Ball breaks down the Granada right-hand side, fizzed across the box, just out of the reach of the striker, who was arriving dangerously. Recollected on the far side. Well marshaled by both McCarthy and Garcia. Ultimately cleared by Chang. Into the channel for Gutu. Ooh, looked to send in Schwartz in behind, but was just cut out. Dangerous break there. Pass just a bit too far inside. But really good, dangerous. Malaga City looking dangerous on the break. 17. Wow, lines up a shot from range and scores. From the better part of 35 yards, that ball was knuckling and swerving all over the place, and it just got the better of Halash. Wow, what a strike that was. I think you guys will get the benefit of a replay here as the Granada player cuts inside Some good interplay, gets the ball out of his feet, and just unleashes an absolute rocket. Wow. As I said before in the first half on one of the plays down the wing, sometimes you just got to hold your hands up and appreciate what's just been done. And that is one of those moments, because as a commentator, that's one of the better goals I have ever seen live. So, wow. Well done, son. Take a bow, and our boys will look to regroup and go again. Ball long for Schwartz. Good pressing there on the far side from Patrick, but wow, what a ball out from the keeper. And in all the excitement, we have got another shout out from Julia, and I do apologize. I will not try that last name because I do not believe I will be able to pronounce it right, so I'd like to save myself. It says, light up the fire, FCMC. Let's go, William Sutumayang. Julia, thank you very much for your shout out. We are so glad to have you on board. We love hearing from you. We love hearing from everyone here, and I know the players love it too. So keep the comments coming. Keep the shout-outs coming. We'll make sure we mention every single one that comes in. So, Julia, thank you very much for your support. We love to hear from you. McCarthy just loses out to the number 16 in the middle as Granada look to go again. Chip ball in behind, cut out well by the number 2. Ball breaks for Schwartz. Wow, some fancy footwork from Gary Schwartz. Has another shot on goal with the keeper off his line. Oh, and it flies just wide. Gary Schwartz, some beautiful footwork once again in the middle. Seems to love his shot from range. You know, he's been the most dangerous threat we've had for FC Malaga here tonight. Some good footwork. I think a little bit of a nice little pirouette there. Taking a bit of that French style that we've just learned. Tries to get a shot from distance, but just drags it wide. Some subs warming up on the far side for FC Malaga City. Looking to perhaps get some fresh legs on up top and on the wings, as those players have worked terribly hard tonight. Looking to keep our players fresh, as I'm sure there's more heavy training sessions, more matches coming up very soon for this side. Pablo Lejanese never wants to rest on his laurels, always wants his players to improve and get better. Practice those finer details of the game that really make a player great. And that's the kind of coaching you get here at FC Malaga City. All our UEFA A and Pro licensed coaches really know how to get the best out of the players. And that's what their specialty is. So if you fancy being coached by some of the best coaches, not just in Spain, but in the world, head over to our website and fill out an application form. We'd love to hear you. We'd love to see your application. And most importantly, we'd love to meet you out here in person. So don't delay. Head onto the website, fill out a form just as soon as you can. Take the first steps to becoming an FC Malaga City player. Granada coach is shouting some instructions over there in Spanish, really telling his players to swarm around the ball, making sure that the Malaga players don't have an outlet, and ultimately results in a Granada throwing down the far-hand side. This is the intensity that is this level, though. The coach, even 5-0 up, yelling, imploring his players for more and more. It's a standard that you really love to see, and it's the standard we strive for here at FC Malaga City. Foul whistled there against FC Malaga City, resulting in a Granada free kick as they go quick and continue possession around the back. Long ball chipped into the channel, the number 9, the substitute. Good defending over there from substitute. Shot, well saved by Halash. Ball only finds its way out to the number 17, top of the box. Some good defending by number 6, Ho Chang. Wins the foul and relieves a bit of the pressure. And I think I've got my first glimpse of the new left back, who is number 5. And I do have a number 5 on my team sheet. That is Mohamed Sahid. So, Mohamed, welcome to the fray. Welcome to the pitch. I finally got your name down after about 15 minutes. It's great to have you out there. And very good defending on that last play. Gutu just loses out as the number 15 drives past Chang and maintains possession all the way back to the number 14, who's occupying that space between the center backs. Always wants to get on the ball. Tricky little player, but it's intercepted well on the outside. That's Patrick driving confidently down the far side of the pitch, taking on 2 defenders at once, doing brilliant well. Cuts back all the way to the top of the box. Recollected by Schwartz. Left-footed strike right at the keeper. Wow, Gary Schwartz again finding himself in a very good position and unleashes a much firmer strike that time, but can only find the hands of the keeper. Well done, Gary. Keep the shots coming. I'm sure one of them will go in soon. Some really good play down the left-hand side from Mike Patrick. Ball cuts back for Schwartz, who unleashed a rocket with his left foot, but the keeper held confidently. Good play from Granada. Leads to break down the left-hand side. Ball clipped into the box to the back stick. Headed away only as far as the number 9. A shot. And it finds the bottom corner, just beating the outstretched arm of Halash. Unlucky from the boys, but a lightning-quick counterattack from Granada pays dividends. Got a replay for you right now. Ball breaks down the left-hand side. Brilliant overlapping run from the fullback. Stands the ball up to the back post. Cleared away, but only as far as the number 9. Takes one touch and rifles the ball into the bottom corner. Wow. Some finish that was. Just pure confidence flowing through the number 9. Shown some really good foot skill on that far side, and he's got his reward in a goal. As Granada look to make a few more changes. Tough few minutes for our boys there, but they've held out well so far in the second half. Been the better organized side, in my opinion. Looking to play well, but as we've said before, these games are not about the result. These games are about the performance, and these games are about learning just how it is to play against great teams like this. Because when you want to be such a great player, you've got to play against the best competition, and that is what we offer here at Malaga City. We offer games against the best possible competition, not only just in Spain, but around the world. We've got to make sure here that we stick to our philosophy. We keep trying to play football the Malaga City way, because we can't lose our philosophy no matter how the game is, no matter how it's going. We need to continue to play, because the most important thing, especially for teams like this, is development. We've got to come together as a team. And honestly, games like this will just lead you to be better as an individual and as a team. Number 9, a switch flanks, cuts in dangerously. Finds the number 10 back in, drives onto that left foot, unleashes a strike, and finds the bottom corner once again. Very good finish there from the number 10 as Granada score 2 quick-fire goals. Got a replay for it right here. And I know it's tough to see these replays, all these goals being conceded, but really it's for the best, because I'm sure later in the day we can come back and we can analyze and see exactly what happened and what we could do better. As you see, the number 10 confidently drive the ball right into that far corner, beating the outstretched arms of Halash. Schwartz gets us back underway as we look to continue. As I said before, we're continuing with our style. We're playing football the Malaga City way. Keeping the ball, possessing the ball, no matter what. Looking to play into those little triangles. Find those midfielders. As the ball squirts out of bounds for a Granada throw-in. Long ball spray into the number 16. Players crowd in the box, 2 versus 1. Maintains possession back to the number 6. Good defending there for the Malaga boys to force Granada all the way back to the own midfield line. Some really good defending in the corner. That's 14 McCarthy, and that's number 23 Paulo Garcia doing the dirty work on defense. Swung dangerously into the box, cleared by Schwartz, then cleared by Schwartz again as the referee signals for an offside, I believe. Looks like to be signaling that the player started in an offside position, then came back on as the ball was rebounded back in. Sprague behind the ball, looking long towards us for the number 14 McCarthy. Cut out by the Granada player. So they look to break again. Oh, brilliant 1-2 play. Number 9's in behind. Drag back. Brilliant footwork. Great save from Halash. The rebound. Oh, just beats him right underneath. That's the number 10 again, popping up on the score sheet. I see a replay of that right there. Long ball was cut out. Some brilliant interplay through the midfield from Granada. Finds the number 9 in behind. Great bit of footwork. The first shot saved well by Halish, but the rebound can only go as far as the number 10, who finishes confidently. Just a bit too much power on the finish for Halish the second time as Malaga makes some changes. Off comes number 14, Lucas McCarthy. Coming on is number 15 on the right wing. And we do not have a 15 on our team sheet. That could be Leighton Vieira, who is listed as a left winger, or it also could be Ariane Bensal. We will let you know just as soon as we figure it out. Ball dangerously played into the middle. Oh, looking for Schwartz, but just out of his reach as the keeper's well far off his line to collect. Some good play there as the Malaga number 15 looked to make an instant impact down the line. Crossed the ball dangerously, but it was cut out. Ash Schwartz earns our side a free kick from a pretty dangerous area. Looks like we can get a ball in the box here. Granada stand right in front of the ball to prevent us from going short. One of the hallmarks of the Spanish style. Can't let other teams play short, because when they play short and you're out of position, leads to chances right away. Malaga will look to set this up as Sprague lines over it dangerously. I have a feeling the way he's lining up, he may be going for this one. So, fasten your seatbelts. We could see a worldie. Ball goes just around the wall and goes harmlessly wide. So the call of the worldly may have been slightly premature from the commentator. But hey, if that had gone in, I would have been a hero. Confident play out of the back from Granada, really sticking to their philosophy as well. The keepers had the ball at his feet constantly in the half. Good defending from Ho Chang, and that is indeed Leighton Vieira, as we've gotten the shout from the coach. So from all the way across the pitch, we heard the shout of "Go on, Leighton." So we have deduced that the number 15 is indeed right winger Leighton Vieira. Schwartz going over to cut the short one again. Well done by Gary. Some great recognition. Seems to be the player that's really in charge and responsible for doing that, and he's done his job well. Ball swung in dangerously. There's the number 9 on the back stick. A bicycle kick attempt lands on the floor with no contact. Ooh, but one of the Malaga players looks to be in a bit of pain here. Number 11, Mike Patrick, has gone down, but he seems to be getting slowly back to his feet. Goalkeeper checks on him, very respectfully, I might add. Plays the ball back into the number 3 as Granada look to build again. Good pressure by Schwartz forces Granada to move sideways. And the pass is, I'll say, purposely dummied by number 11, Patrick, for a Malaga City throw-in. And we have received reports from the north of Spain, the Galicia region to be exact, that in the first 30 minutes, FC Malaga City Academy is currently tied with the Celta Vigo Academy 0-0. So a very strong performance thus far from our boys up there, being monitored closely by all the staff, I'm sure being watched by just about everyone that can tune in. So good, strong performance from our boys up in Vigo thus far. We hope to keep that going into the first half and ultimately throughout the game, maybe even nick a goal to get the win. And looks like the substitute Malaga goalkeeper has just handled outside of his area, blown by the referee. We can see a replay right here as the ball is bouncing, and it appears he just kind of punched it. This is a tough one for me to explain. Not sure if he heard a whistle, or he thought the ball was flicked on, or didn't know where his area was. But regardless, there is now a free kick for Granada, and if the referee has indicated for a handball, which I believe it was, this will be an indirect free kick. So this cannot go directly, and someone will need to touch it. So be prepared for one of the players to either run over and set it back, because I don't think he can go directly for goal. But he does go directly for goal, hits off the wall and out for a corner. So a pretty baffling sequence of play right there. And it is not often that I'm at a loss for words, but you've caught me at a good time. But regardless of what happened, the resulting play is a Granada corner, which the left footer will set up to swing dangerously into the box. Swung in, looking for the near post, cleared brilliantly by what appears to be Gutu. Ball finds its way to Patrick. There is a substitute again. Number 21 has come on. That is Zach Zurlev. Showed a brilliant turn of pace there to pressure the Granada defense into giving away a throw. And so 21, Zach Zurlev now onto the pitch. Ball into the feet of Schwartz, looking for Zurlev in behind. But even Zurlev just not quick enough to get on the end of that. Number 13, goalkeeper, brilliant chip ball into the channel. Looking for that number 9, the goal scorer. Picked up by 17, back to 9, into the channel. Cut back, extra pass. Looks to cut in. And closed down brilliantly by 3 or 4 Malaga defenders. I know Sprague was in there. Looked like Garcia was in there too. Some great last-ditch defending for our boys to prevent the shot from getting away. You'll get to see the replay now. Some great build-up work from Granada, starting all the way from the keeper. Long ball into the channels. Some brilliant interplay. Just think it was a case of quite a few too many passes. Could have shot there, could have shot there. But by the time he finally cuts in, closed down brilliantly by both Sprague and Garcia to prevent the shot. Back to the action. Schwartz presses the goalkeeper well. Granada managed to play out long, searching ball over the top. Finds the number 19. Another one wearing the gloves in short sleeve style. Wow, well done from the keeper off his line. That is a new substitute keeper who I do not have listed on the team sheet. So if anyone could help me out with who that is, that would be brilliant. We'd love to put a name to the hair with a brilliant blonde flow. That is, and an even better sidewinder into the feet of Schwartz. But wow, I haven't seen hair like that since Paul Gascoigne. And I've just been told by my producer that I'm sounding quite too much like Richard, but if I had that tone of voice, I don't think I'd ever stop talking. So big shout out to Richard Jackson, wherever he may be in the world, be it Spain, be it England, be it Brighton, be it wherever. Richard, we hope you're doing well. It was brilliant to finally meet you after a year and a half of working with you this weekend. Hope you're doing well. We can't wait for your next trip to Almun to see you again. Long ball from the keeper again. Flicked on by the number 16. Brilliant sliding tackle there from Garcia to prevent the Granada shot. And we have news from the north of Spain. It is now halftime in the game against Celta Vigo. But the news is that Malaga City is up 1-0. And our producer has informed me in our ear Malaga City scored late on in the first half with an absolutely brilliant goal, but that puts us up 1-0 at halftime against a La Liga Academy. So, wow, what a moment for our boys. What a brilliant goal. And look, our producer's even providing us with the video of it. So as Granada look to build out of the back, dangerous chance here, and the shot goes over the bar. And now I can tell you about the goal from Vigo. Looks like a corner kick that was swung in. Ball bounced around in the box, and wow, I was not making it up when I said a fantastic volley. A full volley into the top right corner in Vigo. Wow, what a goal that was. Unbelievable as we take the lead against the La Liga Academy. Well, go on, boys. Big 45 minutes to play, and we'll keep you updated as news comes our way. Long ball from the keeper. Really big long ball. Hits the referee. Puts his hand in the air, apologizes, and let's see what he decides to do. Puts it on the ground, and Granada get us back underway. Ball cycled side to side. Looks like Schwartz has dropped a bit deeper into midfield. Got a new striker up top. Number 15, Vieira, still pressing hard, the substitute. Looks like up top we've now got number 10. That is Felipe Vatrella, as the referee blows for a foul in the middle of the park. So yes, that is indeed number 10, Felipe Vatrella, who has come on for FC Malaga City. Looking to make an instant impact. Granada get us going back underway quickly here as we approach the final 15 minutes of the match. Long ball over the top, finds the number 9 in acres of space. Looks to take it around the keeper. Keeper doing very well to stand up, twisting, turning. Shot fired off the post, cleared off the line, back out to the number 19. A shot goes just over the bar. Some brilliant last-ditch defending from FC Malaga City right there. I hope I can see a replay of this because I'm not totally sure what happened. But all I know is the ball did not end up in the net. Long ball in the behind. Number 9 beats the offside trap. Look to dribble around the keeper. Keeper does well to keep in front of him. Finds it to his left foot. Rifles a shot off the post, which is then deflected, cleared off the line. And the shot from the 19 goes just over the bar in the end. Let off there. Ball down the side. Just too much pace on it for Mike Patrick. Bit of a break-in play now as the ball gets cycled back in. First dustings of snow are just starting to get on the mountaintops here in the mountains of Granada. So we're here under a beautiful night, under a brilliant half moon with all the stars in the sky above us. You really can't ask for a better setting or a better place to play football. You really can't ask for a better place to live than Spain. Both in Almun and Estepona, the FC Malaga City Academy provides opportunities for both players all across the southern coast of Spain and trips all around Europe to play against the best academies and the best teams and the best players. And if you fancy yourself against any of those teams, or you fancy yourself living in Spain, being coached by UEFA Pro and A licensed coach, living on the beach, living training every day, 6 days a week, with the best coaches, the best facilities, and I have to say, the best academy in all of Europe. Head to our website and fill out a form, fcmalagacity.com. We can't wait to see you. Few more subs coming here for FC Malaga City. I think we've played just about everyone that we've got so far. Maybe a few new players. Maybe a few players coming back on for the last few minutes as Legionnaires looks to keep a squad fresh, rotate, get just these players as much experience as they can against this high-level opposition. Cleared long by Vieira. Looked to be tracked down by Vetrella. Ball played into the middle. There's that ever-dangerous number 10 just dribbling past players, ghosting past them almost. And earns his side a free kick. Wow. Gotta say, I've seen some good players in my day, but this number 10 ranks as one of the better ones I've seen. Just seems to have the ball glued to his foot. Seems to ghost past players at will. Like to follow his career and see where he ends up in a few years. Very, very good player. Free kick for Granada taken quickly as they maintain possession again. Vetrella pressing high, looking for a mistake, looking to capitalize on anything that Granada give to us. Ball played down the channel, driven dangerously across the middle, cleared by Garcia. And followed up, clear by, that is the number, what number was that on the far side? I'm definitely sure I said him before. I think that was number 21, Zach Zurlev. And then on the far side, it was followed up and cleared by Mohamed Saeed, number 5. Granada maintained possession and deep into Malaga territory. Ball centered, cleared. Picked up again by Granada, who look to maintain their possession. Nope, 11 turns dangerously, cuts back inside into the box. Ball breaks again, across the middle, and turned in. Some fortuitous bounces for Granada there, as the ball was turned and hit against several defenders before breaking kindly for number 9, who squared across for just a basic tap-in. As we reach the final 10 minutes, our boys just got to keep their heads up here, have a bit of pride about them, finish out strong. There's absolutely no shame in a performance against a side like this, and our boys have fought hard and fought well the entire match. They really do deserve a goal. They deserve something to take out of this game on the long ride back to Estepona. Number 20 there, Matthew Reddy back in, as the goalkeeper quickly off his line to clear. Well brought down by number 3, but picked up again by Reddy. Vetrella looks to press high. There's that number 14 just dropped in between the center backs. Employing a similar style to our team, just have the number 6 drop in there. Maintain possession of the ball, really keep it. Some good high pressing there from FC Malaga City. Looking to win the ball in a high area, but Granada confidently play out, looking to break lines, just maintain possession, move side to side. There always seems to be an open man. It's some brilliant movement and a real testament to them. Long ball. Goes harmlessly into the waiting hands of the keeper. Number 14, Lucas McCarthy, back on the pitch, doing again that dirty defensive work that he's been doing great all game. Really run a lot. Love to see the GPS statistics after this. Some players really put in a shift, especially the ones that have gone 90. Looks like Swain Khalil's back on the pitch. As shot from distance, wow, beats the keeper, spotted him off his line, and just went for it and scored an absolutely brilliant goal. We've got the replay for you here. Bouncing ball in the midfield, seemed to be nothing doing. But a bit of inspiration, picked his head up, and I have to say quite brilliantly lobs the keeper. One bounce right into the top corner. Goal for Granada. Granada maintain possession off the kickoff, all the way back to the keeper. Long ball again over the top, long searching ball, looking for the 19. Oh, he's got that style we were talking about before, the short sleeves with the gloves. Very European of him. As we come into the last 5 minutes of the match here, FC Malaga City pushing their players forward, just looking to steal a goal here. Long ball from the keeper, brilliant ball into the left channel. Oh, just out of range of the player down the left-hand side. Apologize for the lack of names coming with so many changes, so many new and old numbers coming in. It's tough to keep track of everyone, but as I see the numbers, I will be calling out the correct name, so please do forgive me if I get the name incorrect or don't say a name. Granada breaking behind again, but brilliantly well cut out by Garcia. Wow, and in some even better feet, managed to evade the Granada attacker who's pressing. Long ball from the keeper, searching for Vieira. Brilliant ball. Vieira brings down well, looks to break into the channel. Well marshaled by the Granada defender, who turns away dangerously. Some brilliant footwork, gets away from both Vieira, and that is number 14, Lucas McCarthy. Wow, impressive. Long ball over the top, cleared away by number 23. That is indeed Paulo Garcia. This is a throw in for Granada as we come into the last 4 minutes of the match. Granada coaches imploring their players to play a bit quicker. Really would just want to focus on moving the ball, finding those pockets in the midfield. Good build-up play. Khalil in the corner, defending well against the ever-dangerous number 9. Just stand up. Watch the ball, Swain. Watch the ball. Oh, number 9, brilliant burst of pace. Cuts inside onto his left foot and fires quite well over. Did brilliantly to make himself a yard, but just could not find the end product. The producer has decided, let's show a replay of that. She seemed to like the footwork that was displayed, so let's see it again. Number 9 on the outside. Looks to break down Khalil. Does well with a quick step over, and I think he got a cheeky little nutmeg there on the defender covering across, but the shot flew harmlessly over the goal. Some brilliant footwork on display here, some brilliant talent on the Granada side. Really is a pleasure to watch and a pleasure to commentate on. Long ball from Garcia, cut out by the number 3. Sprayed all the way back to the Granada keeper, who's got the magic red boots on, we'll say. It looks like he's in the Wizard of Oz with those. Wow, those are almost glow-in-the-dark. He's got the glow-in-the-dark kit on and the Wizard of Oz boots. That is quite a movie buff if I've ever seen him. And there's no place like home, says our wonderful producer, Ellie. Definitely thinking of Brighton, because she would definitely rather be in Brighton right now than in sunny Spain. But we don't question her motives. We just let her do the monitors. Ball finds the feet of number 21. That's Zach Zerlev. Ball is is cleared out. Referee is having a look at his watch. Doesn't seem to blow the whistle yet as the throw-in taken by Granada down the line. Some good hold-up play, swarmed by the Malaga players. Tries to turn out and draws the foul. Set piece here for Malaga to defend. We've done well not to concede off a set piece, I don't believe, tonight, and that'll definitely be a positive to take from this match by from Coach Lejanese. Especially, set pieces do seem to be the Achilles heel of certain teams here in this academy. It's almost an academy-wide problem, but we've been getting better at it this year. Certainly much fewer goals. It's one of the benefits of being both a videographer and a commentator. You get to see all the games, so you know who can concede off what. The shot, harmlessly over the bar. We will go to a replay here real quick. Training ground maneuver. Ball played to a free man at the edge of the box. Takes a shot, flies just over the bar. But that one was clearly practiced. Not too much imagination. Just a simple pass to the top of the box. Possibly our player should have been a bit more attentive to that danger. But no harm was ultimately done. Long ball from the keeper. Looking for Vieira as the referee puts the whistle to his mouth. Gives the 3 whistles, and there is the game. So overall, even though the scoreline may be lopsided, loads of positives to take from tonight for our boys against a much higher level opposition. One of the best teams, one of the best academies in La Liga, in the highest division of Spanish youth football. So even though the score may have been a bit lopsided, I'm sure Coach Pablo Lejanese will have plenty of positives to take from the match tonight. Like to send a big shout out to everyone on the stream, all your comments, all your views. These streams would not happen without you. So thank you very much for all your support. And to the players, well done tonight, boys. Enjoy your safe journey back to Estepona, and I'm sure we will be seeing you soon. We will see you again tomorrow with the FC Malaga City under-21s with a match in Malaga. You will hear my lovely voice back on commentary once again. So thank you very, very much for tonight, and we shall see you soon. Good night.